Welcome back to what might possibly be the biggest Shop My Samples update. Will it be? I don't know, but I do have some exciting things to share this time, okay? I am pumped about this. So today we're going to be doing our Shop My Samples update. As per usual, if you are unfamiliar, basically Shop My Samples, I pick 10 samples at a time, I use them up, I roll them out, so there's constantly 10, and then I go through all of my samples that I've used up this round and tell you if I would purchase them in the full size or not, and just some brief thoughts on them, okay? Great. That's what we do every time, but this time, I'm very excited to announce. So as you guys know, I'm trying to just get rid of my sample collection and use samples up as they come in and not have a whole army here of samples. And so there's somebody that I follow on Instagram. I'll leave their Instagram link down below. And they announced a project that they're doing with a couple of other people called Summer Sample Smackdown. And basically the goal is to use up as many samples as you can between June 1st and the end of August. So I will be participating in that as part of Shop My Samples. So I will be explaining more at the end of this. I'll leave timestamps and everything down below. But basically I'm going to give you guys my update now. And then for the next couple of months, we're just going to power through and use up as many samples as we possibly can. I have kind of started it because obviously it's not June 1st, so I've been working on this for a few days and I've used up some like foil packet stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to give you more information about that towards the end after we go through these, but little change up here. Gotta keep it interesting, and also I've really been enjoying this project, but it is going kind of slow. And like at this point I'm just like, let's go. So we're gonna try out something new this time. But to begin with, to start first, we're going to go through the 10 categories that we usually do. So let's jump into that. For number one, I started with the Kinship Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen. These samples are they're just dirty, y'all. I like this though. Like I said last time, I'm pretty sure I've used up a full size of this. All these products will be linked down below as well, by the way, if you're curious. But I feel like I've used up a full size of this before. I love this though. This is such a nice sunscreen. I could definitely see myself purchasing this in the future. My holy grail is a Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen, but I feel like I've liked just about everything that I've tried from Kinship. Like, they're a good kind of stand-up brand, and I like a lot of their products, and this is definitely something that I could see myself picking up in the future. I finished that off, and I brought in the Undefined Beauty R&R Cleanser. This is a fluid ounce. It's almost gone, almost, but there is still like maybe a use, maybe two left in here. So I will hopefully be finishing this in the quote-unquote next round, but next round we won't be doing things in like the groupings of 10. We'll just be talking about products for the next couple of updates for the Summer Sample Smackdown. Yeah, again, I'll explain that more at the end. But this will be going into the next round, but it won't be in this category. It won't be in the number one category. It'll just be a sample. For the number two category, the Lano Lips Tinted Lip Balm in Perfect Nude. I'm not a tinted lip balm person. I'm not. However, I have been enjoying this. And I struggle with it because I'm not using it as much now that I'm using this lip product, which I'll talk about in just a minute actually, because this is also a sample. But I do actually kind of like this. I don't think I would ever purchase this in the full size. I don't know. I still have maybe half of it left. So I'm still working on this. This will, you know, keep going into the project, but I don't hate it as much as I thought that I would. For number three, the Sweet Spot Labs individually wrapped on the go wipettes. So there were 3 scents in here, and these are personal care wipes. I don't listen, and I said at the beginning that I don't understand. It says instant sweetification whenever you need it. Like, y'all know that vaginas are self-cleaning, right? I don't want to, like, if you enjoy products like this and use products like this, like, more power to you. I just personally don't feel it's necessary, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I wouldn't purchase these. I used up the pack. I wouldn't repurchase them. Once I finished that off, I brought in a little Ellis Brooklyn Tonka Bean perfume. Y'all, this smells so good. This was like a vanilla bean scent, but like a little bit muskier. I loved this. It's covered in hair, but I would definitely purchase the full size of this. This smells so good. I was a big fan. So I did like this one a lot. And I've got several perfume samples. Like, I'm going to show you the bin and everything like I usually do. There's just going to be more of an explanation this time. But I've got several perfume samples to go through. And I think so far this is like one of the best ones that I've tried because I really enjoyed that. Once I finished that off, I brought in a KVD Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder. I think I have more samples of this. I like this powder. It's like a good loose setting powder. I do recommend it if you haven't tried it. It's a good setting powder though. Like I said, I have a couple more samples of it. I would definitely purchase that in the full size. I'm trying to think if I own it in the full size. And I don't think that I do, and now I'm wondering why. And then once I finished that off, I brought in this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. I have been loving the Peach and Lily Glass Skin line. And the Glass Skin Veil Mist, I've literally already repurchased. Like, I repurchased it before I even ran out of the full-size bottle. But I've been using this. I've used this once thus far. I can't really speak on how I feel about it, obviously. But this is going to continue to be used up in the rounds. It won't be for category number 3, but it will be, you know, used up in the rounds. And I'm excited about it because so far, like, that first use was good. Number 4. Okay, we've got a lot of sample sachets here. So I used a Bliss Rose Gold Rescue PHA and AHA blend sensitive skin gentle resurfacing peel. I don't like these wipes, these like peel wipes. I like to use like a liquid exfoliant, right? So it was fine, but I wouldn't repurchase it. The Acure Curiously Clarifying Shampoo. This smelled really good. It did. There's just, I don't like these little things of shampoo and conditioner because I don't, how am I supposed to know? You know what I mean? Why is there hair? I know why there's hair everywhere, and I'm actually going to talk about that in a minute because it's not a fun time, y'all. This was lemongrass and argan though. I did like it. I would be willing to look into purchasing it, but there's just not enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I used up this little, this is like a skincare collection. It's the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Skincare Collection. So there's 3 products in here. There's the Long Life Herb Serum, the Long Life Herb Eye Treatment, and then the Long Life Herb Night Treatment. I had nothing going into this. No feelings whatsoever. I was so impressed by these products. Like, I actually kind of want to get like a set of these. And like there's not a whole lot of product in here, obviously, because like they're just little foil packets. But y'all, they felt so nice on the skin. I have no idea what is in this. I mean, like, well, it says, okay, key ingredients, but like I have no idea what they have done here. The texture was so comfortable and they just made my skin feel so good. So I would look into purchasing these in the full size in the future because I did really enjoy these actually, way more than I thought that I was going to. And it's not something, it's not a collection that I really ever would have paid attention to if I hadn't tried the sample. So that intrigues me. I'm intrigued by that. After that, I used the Foxy Bay Insta Bay 3-minute hair mask. I've talked about this before because some of these come in like the single sachet uses and I hate them. And I was like, I need to find out if it comes in like a tube or a pot or something because then I would actually be interested in buying it. And it does. It comes in a full size tube. I've looked it up now. It comes in a full size tube. So I could see myself purchasing this in the future. Here's my only thing. This is like a 3-minute hair mask. And I think that that's great for days that you just don't have time to do like a full like deep treatment, right? However, I feel like most of the time I would want to do like kind of a deep treatment. I do like this. I love what it does for my hair. And oh my goodness, you guys, it smells so good. But I would definitely consider purchasing this in the full size. I think I will at some point because I think that it would be really great for the days like, oh, I just don't want to. I don't have the time. I don't want to do like a full treatment, whatever. But I still want to give my hair a little bit of something extra, you know? And I think it'd be really nice for that. So I do plan on purchasing this in the full size. It's a good one. It's a good all-around hair mask. Okay, and then after that, I had brought in the Derma E Thickening Shampoo and Thickening Conditioner for thinning hair. I don't have thinning hair, but I like thickening shampoos and conditioners all the same. This was a therapeutic mint and herbal blend, the scent of this. I normally am not a super big fan of like the minty scents, but these actually smelled really good. I did like that. Will I buy the full size? Who knows? Because these, who knows? And I say that, and watch, I'm going to be so hypocritical in a minute. I'm going to be so hypocritical. I use the Clarity RX Somebody to Love 4-in-1 Multitasking Transforming Body Cream. There wasn't much in this. I did like the texture of it, but is it enough? I don't know. I don't know. I hate these things. I hate, like, if you're going to use a sample, use like a sample. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? I hate these things. Okay, and then this is the first product that I didn't finish that I'm not going to finish because once I finished off that, I brought in the IGK Good Behavior. This is the Spirulina Protein Smoothing Tray. It's a keratin-like treatment in a can. I use this for several days. You're supposed to mist it over damp or dry hair in sections, comb through, ensure every strand is coated, blow dry, finish with a flat iron for best results. So I sprayed this through damp hair and then I blew dry my hair. What? This made my hair fall out in chunks. What? Like, you guys, it was so bad. It was like if you have children, right? If you have had the postpartum hair loss, it was like that all over again. And I was like, what is happening? And it took me like multiple days to figure out that it was this, but it was so bad. And just, I would like wash my hair and just in chunks, y'all. And so finally I realized that it was this, stopped using it, and my hair is fine now. So I love IGK. I have spoken about them so highly, but this does not work for me. I don't know what is in this that my head does not like, but it is not worth the risk for me to find out. So I won't be finishing this off. And I didn't pick out, because I just realized this a few days ago. And so I didn't pick out a new product, because at first I didn't know if it was this, and so I was kind of giving it a day or two to figure it out. Anyways, I didn't pick out a new product, and I won't be, because we're going to do something a little bit different this month. But no. No, no. For number 5, I had used up the Herbivore Lapis Facial Oil. I cannot find that anywhere. I don't know where that is. I loved it though. It was so nice. It was the blue one. I love the Herbivore Facial Oils. I really did enjoy it, and I would definitely consider purchasing it in the full size, but I don't know where it went. I don't know where the little bottle went. So that's gone. After that, I used up yet another Moroccan oil treatment. I love these. I already own this in the full size. I ended up with like many samples of it. So I'm just kind of working my way through the samples, but this is a great oil. I have it in my hair today because I'm working through yet another sample of it. And I think the one that I have now is my last sample of this. But it just makes your hair shinier. It makes it so soft. I love this oil. Like I said, already have it in the full size. One of my favorites. And then from there, I finished the Way Body Cleanser in Melrose Place. I feel like I had a body cream at one point in Melrose Place. I know I had a Way body cream, and I didn't love the scent. And I think it was in Melrose Place, but I love the scent of this. And then I have like a little sample of Melrose Place body cream that I'm using up right now, and again, I love the scent of it. So I don't know if that was a different scent that I had, or if my tastes and scents have changed since then, but this was awesome. Loved it so much. So I actually have a second one of these as well that I'll be using up, but 100%. I would purchase this in the full size, like as like a little splurgy body wash, because this smells so good. After that, more samples. I used up the R&Co Blue Deluxe Reparative Shampoo and Reparative Conditioner. You know what I mean? The Glossier Priming Moisturizer. This I do like. I have used this before in larger sizes, and it's really good. I'm not super into priming moisturizers, but there's two that I like, this one and the Good Molecules one. So love that. And then I use the Sachou, I'm probably not saying that right, I'm so sorry. Slick Skin Essentials Lipids Serum. Lipids? Oh, I loved it. It was good. Serum. It was a one-time use serum, but it was good. I liked it. And then after that, I brought in a Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask that is obviously not empty yet. So this will be continuing into the next round. I'm going to miss those Bite Beauty lip masks. I really like those. For number 6, I started with the Wildcat Ginger and Kombucha Skin Tonic. I actually really liked this. I think it made my skin a little bit more kind of radiant, right? A little bit glowier. It claims to make your skin like bouncier. I don't know. Okay. I don't know necessarily if I would say that. However, I did notice my skin looked a little bit plumper when I was using this. And I say that because when I stopped using it, I was like, why doesn't my skin look as good as it did? And so I'm pretty sure it was this. I know that you can get this at Target actually. When I first talked about it, I had looked it up and it is available at Target. So I probably will end up picking this up in the full size because I really enjoyed that. That was a good one. And then once I finished off that, I brought in this. I have 2 of these. This is a Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in Work. Now these are, I know at least one of them is on the older side. And it's a pretty shade, but it is very light. And it's like creamy, but it lifts up the foundation underneath a little bit. And these are just so small that I don't really want to use like a brush on them. I'm just not loving them. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to just, the other one is brand new, so I'm probably going to pass that one along. But I think I'm just going to toss this one. I think I'm going to get rid of both of them. I just don't love them as much as I want to. You know what I mean? And I have so many other cream blushes that I just like so much more. And I think a big part of it is just the shade. Like it's such a meh shade. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to get rid of both of those. So I don't, meh. I'd like to try these again in a different shade, but not in that one. For number 7, I started with the Grace and Stella Lavender Lotion. I actually liked this a lot more than I thought that I would. It's not the greatest by any means, but it is just a good stand-up lotion. I don't know if I'd repurchase it in the full size, because there are just a lot of other lotions that I liked a little bit better. But it is like it's not a bad lotion. It's a good lotion. It's a fine lotion. There are just other ones out there that I like better. I like the thicker kind of body butter textures. This is more of like an everyday lotion texture. So I think I would just stick with those. But this was good. I enjoyed using it. Then I used the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser Conditioning Face Wash. I have used this in the full size as well. I love this face wash. It's such a good daily cleanser. I would purchase it again in the full size. Absolutely. One of the best daily cleansers that makes it feel like your skin is clean without being stripped. I love this one. It's so good. Okay, here's my hypocritical moment. Are you all ready? Once I finished that off, I brought in some sample packets. This is the Fakai Apple Cider Detox, the shampoo, the rinse, and the scrub. Now, obviously, these are actually decent sized sample packets, I think, because the size is listed as the same, but maybe it was because I used them in conjunction with each other as like a routine. I don't know, but y'all, my hair, oh, I loved it. I loved using these. I love apple cider vinegar products. And so I was thinking about it, you know, as I was using this, I was like, I would actually buy this. Like, this is lovely. And then during the Ulta Gorgeous Hair event, they had them as part of the sale. So I bought the whole set. I will be doing a haul on my Gorgeous Hair event. I just got my last product in the mail yesterday, so I think that video I'm going to do on Wednesday is going to be my Ulta Gorgeous Hair event haul, if you're curious, along with some of my like just kind of random hair pickups here and there, some of my hair recommendations. But I really liked these, and I think this is the first time that a sample packet has ever made me purchase a hair product, so go figure. And then once I used those, I brought in a mini Milani Make It Last matte. This is about half full. This is what I'm using now. So far so good. I'm pretty sure I've had this in the full size in the past, but I like this. So this will be continuing on. All right, for number 8, I started with the Bare Minerals Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in Sincerity. I used it. I'm so proud of myself. This is actually really nice. And I know that Bare Minerals, the packaging just doesn't excite me. So I don't normally buy Bare Minerals, but I actually did really enjoy this. It did require a lot of reapplication, but I thought this was a really pretty shade and I liked the formula of it. I don't know if I would wear something like this enough to consider buying the full size in the future, but maybe. I'd be willing to consider it. Like if there was a sale or something, I'd probably grab one up. But I did like this. This is actually really good. If you like balms, if you like lip glosses, right, that are a little bit more moisturizing, this is a good one to get. Okay, I finished that off. I brought in this mini Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. I'm not finishing it. This is going straight into the garbage, y'all. I don't know what, and I like Grande Lips. I like a lot of their products. They've got good mascaras. They've got good lash serums. They've got good lip plumpers and everything. This one, I don't know if it's the plumper or something. I'm assuming it's gone bad. It smells like cat pee. Is what it is. It smells like cat urine. And like literally makes me nauseated. No, that's going in the trash. Thank you. After realizing that I wasn't going to finish that, I brought in this set. This is the Kylie Ulta Beauty Holiday Exclusive. This is a damn set, you guys. This is 3 mini matte liquid lipsticks and 3 lip liners. They are all mini sizes, but you've got the shades Autumn, Angel, and Mary Jo K. I'm wearing Autumn today. These are the shades that I've been wearing. And so they're very small, right? Because you have to think there's 6 products in this box. They're very small. So those are what I'm working on now, and I'm just kind of swapping them in and out. But this set will move on into the future. All right, number 9, I started with the Way Leave-In Conditioner. I love this so much. You guys know. It smells so good. I love the way the hair products smell. I already have the full size of this. One of my absolute favorites. And I love the way this makes the hair feel. And the texture of it, like you can kind of see, because I wasn't able to get everything out, you can kind of see the texture of it a little bit. It's very thin, right? But it's almost like a gel water kind of. I don't know even how to describe that. Maybe like a cream-based one. I don't know. It's very good though. I really do enjoy this one. This is one of my favorite leave-in conditioners. Strongly do recommend that. Then I brought in the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. This is, I don't know how old this is. like the top of it is gone, and then this is not. It looks and feels very chunky. So I'm assuming that this has gone bad. So this is also, I told you once we get to this point of it, you guys, a lot of this stuff has just been here for so long that we're gonna have some ones that have just gone bad. This one has gone bad. So this one is going bye-bye in the trash. Then I brought in my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This was like a third of the way full when I brought it in. So that was like gone very quickly, but I love this primer. And I know a lot of people are like, well, what is the point? You guys, I freaking love this primer. I think it works so well. And I do, ooh, I don't know if I have the full size now. I know I used to, and I think I finished it off, but I've gone through several of these. I've gone through a full size one. I love this. 100% would purchase this in the full size in the future. Do they still make this one? I feel like I haven't heard about this in a long time though. This could be discontinued already. If they still make it, I'm definitely gonna get it. Okay, then more foil packets. I used up the Argentum La Potion Infini. It was a hydrating day and night cream. It was nice. I use it as a night cream. I'm gonna go ahead and assume I probably wouldn't purchase that in the full size. And then the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I own this in the full size. It's a great primer. I love it. After that, I brought in the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. Here's my question. And I think I'm dumb. I really do. Because let me. So I have Veil in the full size. Okay. And I haven't been liking it as much as I recall liking it. And then I pulled out this sample, which is Vanish, and this is what I remember this being. So I'm wondering if I ended up getting them confused and if it's actually the Vanish Airbrush Primer instead of the Veil Mineral Primer. But I'm almost positive it was the Veil that I used to like. I don't know. I don't know. It's driving me crazy because this is a newer one, so it's not like it's gone bad or anything, but I like the formula of this one much better. Driving me crazy. I don't know. I love this though. I would definitely purchase this in the full size. This is one of those ones that you can use with like almost any foundation and it works great. Then I brought in a mini of the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I love this primer. I own this in the full size too. This is not empty yet. I'm still currently using it. So this will also be moving on into the next round. For number 10, I started with the Bumble and Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil Primer. You guys know this is my holy grail heat protectant. I am obsessed with this. Yes. I would purchase it in the full size. This is one of those rare purchases that I will make in the full size and pay full price for when I need it. This is the best of the best of the best. It's so good. My absolute favorite. It doesn't affect my hair in any way, shape, or form except providing heat coverage. And oh my gosh, it's invisible. It's so great. When I finished that off, I brought in the Sisto Moon Dust Hair Wash Mini. This was a powder hair cleanser. And you kind of put the powder in your hand, you got it wet, and then you put it in your hair. Now, first of all, there's a couple things I want to say about this. The scent is good or bad, depending on the day, and I don't understand why. Second of all, I don't like powder products like this. Even like the powder exfoliants, right? I like the Tatcha one, but that's about it. This lathered up so much. I was shocked. However, I think even having said that, it's just not something I would use. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to use a liquid shampoo and be done with it. If you are a powder person, right, this is amazing. Like, try this one out because this is fabulous. It's just not my speed, really. You know what I mean? And then after that, I brought in the Tatcha, the Essence. This one, I still have a little bit left. I'm finishing it off. It's going to go into the next kind of round thing. However, I think this is the first Tatcha product I haven't liked. Like, it's not terrible, but there are other, I don't know, it just makes my skin feel weird. And I don't know why. But I love Tatcha, y'all know that. And for whatever reason, I'm not personally a fan of this. So I'm gonna finish it off. It could be something else that I'm using, but I feel like it's every time I use this, I'm just like, oh no. So I don't love this one, but I'm gonna finish it off because there's like this much left. So we're working on it. So for the OG rounds, we had 33 empties and then 4 that just didn't work out that we're just gonna toss away, okay? But 33 completely used up samples plus 4 that are just going bye-bye. Now let's talk about the summer sample smackdown. I keep wanting to say showdown, but it's smackdown. So basically, I have taken my samples and I took a picture on Instagram. So it's there if you want it for reference, link down below. But I took a picture, I went through my sample collection, pulled out one of everything, and then I'm just kind of using those now until they're gone. And then so the bin now is I'm going to show you what the bin looks like in a second, but it's just like the leftovers basically. And then I also pulled out a little basket of a full face of samples. I'm going to do a get ready with me using a full face of nothing but sample products. We're going to see how that goes. But that video is also coming. However, we have already gotten a jump start on the summer sample smackdown. So I want to go through those products very quickly. First of all, the Mara Universal Face Oil. This one was pretty good. I don't know if I purchased the full size because that was like a one-time use and it was good, but okay. The Tony Moly Cat's Perfect Night Mask. You guys, this was actually so good. It was like the, you remember that Patchology Cloud Mask that I was obsessed with that they discontinued? This reminded me of that. So this one I think I am going to pick up in the full size because I was actually really impressed with how that felt on my skin. I really enjoyed that. The Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Featherlight Styling Cream. I really liked this too. And there was a good amount of product in here. But this I feel like made my hair look so good. And oh my goodness. So I would consider getting that in the full size as well. Hello. I finished off the Briogeo Blossom and Bloom Ginseng and Biotin Voluminizing Shampoo Conditioner. Who knows how I feel? I don't know. The Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. I liked this one. That was a good vitamin C serum. Good Molecule Silicone Free Priming Moisturizer. I already own this in the full size because this is one of two that I enjoy. I finished the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Airbrush Pressed Powder. I feel like this one should have been in the regular one, but I don't remember. Because I feel like I don't remember. Anyways, I finished this off. This was great. I have many of these in the full size. Y'all know I love those. Those are some of my favorite powders. Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. Own that in the full size too. That's a good one. I like both of the silk canvases. The Cleo and Coco Deodorant Bar. Listen, I have 2 deodorant bars. I'm tossing them both. I tried this one. No. I don't like the texture of deodorant bars. It freaks me out. And I don't want to touch deodorant. Like the texture of deodorant itself freaks me out. I am a stick deodorant person. This does not work for me, unfortunately. I love the concept of it. I love the fact that it's zero waste, but I can't. It's the texture. I can't do it. So this one, I used a little bit of it. I'm going to toss the rest of it out. And the other one I'm going to pass along because the other one is, I think, from like Mega Babe. Something like that. And that I'm going to remove that from my collection though for sure. So far in the summer sample smackdown, because I will be keeping track of how many samples we use up. Does this count as a used up one? I don't think so because I didn't finish it. 9 samples so far. Now granted most of them are packets, but still counts because they are samples. So I'm excited about that. Basically, what I'll be doing for the next couple months, like I said, is I will just be using up as many samples as I possibly can. There won't be the 10 categories. I am going to show you my bin though. I want you to bear in mind that obviously I have one of every makeup product pulled out for my Get Ready With Me. Once I'm done with that Get Ready With Me, they'll go just into regular rotation. And then I also have like one of everything pulled out that I'm currently using. So this stuff is what is left over. This is the extras. So for example, if I am using a lotion, right, then the extra lotions are in here. And this is what it looks like. It is kind of a facade right now because I do have so many extras pulled out, but still, you guys, we could do this. There's a lot of perfumes in here. There are several lip products. I'm going to take these 2 out right now and I'll tell you why in just a second, but like, look. I'm so pumped. So this is the other Milk Lip and Cheek Stain in Work. I'm going to go ahead and take that out and pass it along. And then this is the Mega Babe Space Bar Detoxifying Charcoal Underarm Bar. I have no interest whatsoever. So both of these I'm going to pass along to someone else and they are going to leave my sample collection. But that is the update. Was this update chaotic? It was chaotic on my end. There was lots of starting and stopping. Was it chaotic? I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was like the mother of all updates. So next time we do a Shop My Samples update, I'm going to do it the same time next month as I always do. But instead of going through the rounds, it's just going to be basically like Empties BOA samples. Because I'm going to walk you through how many I have, give you an updated number on how many I've used up during this kind of like mid-project, the summer sample smackdown. So we'll kind of go through, we'll keep a track of those numbers. And I don't really have a goal. Like I just want to use up as many samples as possible. I don't think I'm going to be able to use up everything by August. It would be really cool if I could though. So we'll have to see how it goes. I feel like I have far too much faith in myself as usual. But that is today's video. Let me know in the comments down below what samples have you been trying and loving lately. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the bigger subscribe button below me if you'd like to see more of me. And I will catch y'all next time. Have a great one. Goodbye.